Hello, everyone. It is Modern Medusa, and I am here today to celebrate Thanksgiving, aka Turkey Day, whatever the hell you want to call it. But yeah, today I am joined by a couple lovely guests, Mr. Loudmouth Reviews.
Hey,
How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. Stuffed full of turkey from my aunt's house, and just came home and thought I'd stream with you.
Hell yeah. And I know you as Hey Dude. Yeah, what is your actual name?
My first name is Zach.
Zach. Very
My
nice
real
to
first
meet
name
you.
is Jim, so you can call me
Oh
that.
yeah, I'm Vanessa. Well, technically, my first name is Megan. If you didn't know, don't tell anyone I'm hiding from the police. But
Is it really? What? It's your
yeah.
name's not Vanessa?
Well, it's my middle name. But
Oh, really?
yeah, Megan Vanessa.
Megan
So
Vanessa. I didn't know that. I thought that was your. I thought Vanessa was your first name.
yeah, well,
That actually,
I prefer Vanessa just because I don't know, it's sexier. It's nicer. Oh,
Whatever you like.
it's less plain than Megan in my opinion. But I mean, hey, my mom gave it to me and she still calls me that, so whatever. But anyways, we are here today to talk about turkeys and giving thanks and all that good delicious gravy covered stuff. And if you guys didn't know, I am 1/8 Potawatomi and a couple other different native tribes, Blackfoot tribe and a bit of Cherokee, I'm pretty sure. And I need to do the 23andMe thing or whatever, where you just spit in a tube and they tell you how much of whatever thing you are. And I know I'm really fucking pale, but so people, if I dress in a headdress, people or as social justice warriors would probably be like, cultural appropriation.
funny part is when they did.
There was a great joke in an episode of South Park when this one white dude who keeps saying I'm 1/16 Cherokee. And he's like, Thanksgiving is the beginning of a genocide of my entire race.
Oh my god,
It
that shit
turns out
makes
he's
me laugh
not
so hard.
any Indian whatsoever. That whole episode was
Yeah.
brilliant. It spoofed the History Channel. It was like called a History Channel Thanksgiving. They're like, you thought the first Thanksgiving was to pilgrims and Native Americans, but new evidence shows the first Thanksgiving may have been visited by aliens.
Yes, or it could have been haunted.
Yes. That was so brilliant because it's barely any different from Ancient Aliens. That show's so fucking ridiculous.
Oh yeah, it's too funny. But yeah, I'm actually like a certified Potawatomi member, though. I have like a member card and everything. So
Well, good, because if you don't have that, you can't be officially whatever that is.
No.
Yeah. So my grandfather was full. Wait, grandfather? Yeah, that would be like full. Wait, no, great grandfather would make me the 1/8. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, so I don't go and speak on behalf of any Native Americans, though. This is just my partly Native American opinion and French Canadian and Irish and whatever the fuck else.
I'm like a little bit Arabic, and I use that sometimes to give me a little social justice cred.
I see. Nice.
Like, did you see did you see that picture that some black guy had drawn for him to make him a triple minority?
Well, no, what did he do?
He was on a stream the other day, or no, it wasn't a stream. It was his last show of stupid shit on Twitter.
Oh.
And at one point during the show, he asked somebody to draw him as a triple minority. He's already black, so that's one. Or to give him triple minority points. Like, he's already black, so that's one of them. So he has to also make him short for midget privilege and gay for gay points. And the photo was on his Instagram. It was funny as hell.
Nice.
So it made him a midget who likes to get fucked in the ass. Nice.
Yep, pretty much.
Okay.
But yeah, so what do you guys think about even like full-blooded Native Americans or white people or anybody you know, talking about Thanksgiving and how it shouldn't be celebrated because of the genocide of Native Americans and blah, 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 blah.
I think it's absurd because Thanksgiving, it's not there to celebrate any genocides. That first of all, the Native Americans were primarily wiped out by diseases, okay, brought from Europe, and there was diseases brought back from both places. Like syphilis, for example, was a New World illness that affected Europe, for example. And like the Black Death as an example, it was an Asian illness that was brought over to Europe through trade with Asia and ended up killing to the population, like half the population of Europe, or something like that. But no one calls that a genocide, for one thing.
Right? Yeah.
Even though there was a massive amount of death. But even if there was a genocide, even if we ignore that fact, all right, Thanksgiving is not there to celebrate people dying in later conflicts or diseases or what have you. It's there to celebrate these group of pilgrims who survived a harsh and brutal winter, all right, that killed a lot of them, all right, and then they had a bountiful harvest, and they were celebrating. So they're giving thanks for being alive. And that's what it is. It's be thankful for what we have.
Right, exactly. Which I guess you know, leads to the question, you know, what are we thankful for? Who wants to go first?
I'll go.
Zach. Yeah, dude, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm thankful for my entire family, especially my little stepdaughter, Cassie. Can't wait to see her when I get home for Christmas.
Hell yeah.
Also, to actually have a job that I love doing, and it's probably going to sound kind of weird, but I guess YouTube, because like I'm still kind of small. I've only got 40 subscribers and a couple of videos, but this is something that because of my job, truck driving is pretty hard because I don't have much of a social life aside from like my wife and my immediate family. Well, like it kind of takes away my ability to have a social life because I'm always gone. I'm always on the road. I get 4 days off every month, and that's if I'm lucky.
Hey.
But I do love my job, but that is one downside to it. And like the YouTube community, like I've only met a couple people. Like I streamed with Jagan and Irate Bear the other day. Small guy, Gabe the Samurai, briefly, and now with you guys. But that and making videos just kind of gives me something to do so that I'm not just stopping and watching movies all day.
Yeah. That's cool.
So I am definitely thankful for that and being able to actually have a hobby that is hopefully going to entertain some people.
Yeah, absolutely. What about you, Loudmouth?
I am thankful to be on your channel, Modern Medusa.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm going to give thanks that you allowed me this night to be on your stream.
Cool beans. Is that all you're thankful for right now?
Yes.
And food.
Thankful I'm past 30, you know, thankful for that I'm not currently dying. So, yeah, a few things I'm thankful for.
Yeah, that's good. Those are all legitimate. So, yeah, I'm very thankful for, obviously, all my friends and family that are very close to me. And Andrew, well, that's basically my friend, besides the one on, or the ones, all my friends on YouTube and the internet and other things. And, you know, I'm thankful that we got the Lovely Ladies calendar done, finally. It took a really, really long time, but they're being sent to my house right now. Hopefully, they'll be here very soon.
Cool.
But yeah, besides that, and I'm thankful for all the people that helped us, you know, by everybody involved and everybody who donated, everybody who shared our videos and website and all that stuff. There's a from Nicholas.
It's Nicholas Denke. He's saying hi to me.
Oh, hey, sexy. For $2. Thank you so much. I'm thankful.
Thank you very much, Nicholas. I appreciate that very much.
I'm thankful for your donation on Thanksgiving. But yeah, I'm thankful for all of my fans, all of my supporters, all of my lovely, wonderful people, and my patrons, because they have been waiting for a very long time for their rewards, because I've been moving and working on the calendar and doing schoolwork and all this bullshit. So thank you.
Yeah, tell me about it. I'm actually, I told this one guy I would have this Patreon requested video done before Thanksgiving. I didn't, because I had to take overtime numerous days, and all the time I was going to devote to actually making that video, I never ended up having.
Yeah.
Hopefully this weekend I'll finally be able to finish it.
Yeah, hopefully right after this I'll be recording some videos for GIFs and other sexy things for my patrons. So
yes,
yay! But anyways, shit. What was the next thing I was gonna mention? Give me 1 second while I ponder. Hang on. I remember I saw this one video on Facebook, and it was two chicks, and it said these two women both have a connection to Pocahontas, and one of them voiced Pocahontas in the Pocahontas movie, and that's it. And the other one is a direct descendant of Pocahontas and is like full-blooded Native American. So, and they were like, and they have two very different views on Trump. And they asked the question, what do you think, or do you think Pocahontas would approve of Donald Trump nowadays? And the lady who voiced Pocahontas, she was like, oh no, absolutely not. And then the lady who was, Pocahontas's descendant, she said, yeah, I think she would, absolutely. He's very, very outspoken and a leader and all this stuff. And I just thought it was absolutely hilarious. I was like, that's
you want to know what's really funny is that historical figure's name wasn't actually Pocahontas. It was Matika Kana. What the name Pocahontas comes from is actually really hilarious, okay? It was actually a name given to her by her tribe after she left them to marry John Rolfe, a white man, and it actually translates to slut or whore.
That's pretty awesome.
So in other words, Disney has a movie that is called Slut.
Yes, yes, it does. Yes,
look at
exactly.
This fucking slut.
It's like
there's a lot of
figures were only known by their insulting nicknames. Like a Caligula is another example. That's actually an insult that means tiny boots. That wasn't his real name. Yet that's what history remembers him as, tiny boots.
That's pretty awesome.
Oh my god! Like
around like Native American history, such as Pocahontas, that is fucked up, or just like not told correctly, or just folklore or whatever.
Well, yeah, nothing in the Disney movie is historically accurate. What? Like the Disney Pocahontas, almost nothing in that movie is historically accurate.
Yeah, exactly. Oh god, the singing is so bad too. Oh, yeah, I just like, I'm imagining that one dude, the giant, the guy with the mustache. I don't know his name, but the guy who really liked gold and shit. He was really creepy. With the
Disney villain whose name I actually don't know.
That's not how gold is prospected. People don't just go into a random area and start tearing up the area to dig for gold, because that's incredibly inefficient. There are actually methods that people use to prospect for gold that the movie completely ignores.
Actually, I think that scene, I think they were actually digging for the fort, but since they were talking about gold and singing about gold right away, it kind of mixed up.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, shit. I'm sure there's a bunch of fucking videos on YouTube that break it down, like everything that's wrong with Pocahontas.
Yeah, and like historical John Smith would absolutely have loved the way he's portrayed in that movie, the way he's like blonde and handsome and this and that and noble. historical John Smith, he was actually kind of overweight. He had like he was a gruffy looking fellow with a beard. But if he could probably come back from the dead and watch it, he's like, yeah, I'm really happy about the way I portrayed here. This is awesome.
Yeah, and wasn't Pocahontas like super fucking young too?
That's another really creepy thing about that movie is John Smith was in his 30s at the time. Pocahontas was 14 when they met. Yeah.
Nice. Up top, John Smith.
And she died in her mid-20s from smallpox.
Nice.
While the bright side, I'm sure John Smith and Amos Yee would get along.
Actually, well, there's nothing really in the historical record that they ever had a sexual relationship. That's pretty much just Disney's various bullshit.
Wait, was it the original story though that he raped her and they
named John
drug her
Rolfe?
to England?
Huh?
I thought the original story was that John Smith raped her and then drug her ass to England, and then they converted her to Christianity, changed her name to Rachel, and then she died of smallpox or whatever.
Well, that does sound. Imagine if the Disney had made that movie.
Yeah. Someone in the chat.
Imagine like if Disney's Hercules had also been accurate to the myth. Yeah, after he marries.
I love that movie.
The goddess Hera drives him to insanity in the middle of the night, and he murders their entire family.
Mm-hmm. And isn't Hera like Zeus's sister basically, or some of them are sisters, and they
they're both children of Kronos, so yes. Well, Hera was Zeus's half sister. Yes.
Yeah. Oh. But someone in the chat said, I hate how people think natives were all one big happy family. The Apache were just going around raping and pillaging. Accurate, yeah.
Very accurate, yes.
Not everybody, a lot of people are like, oh, the natives were just sitting there making their teepees and eating deer, and then they came along and just destroyed them. It's like, okay, but...
Well, to be fair, the Disney version actually is historically accurate in that regard, because at the beginning of the movie, if you remember, the men are like coming back from war with another native tribe. So it did acknowledge, actually, that native tribes did fight wars with each other, which is historically accurate. That's one thing the Disney movie actually did get right.
Have you guys ever seen the Free Willy movies?
I have not.
You fail hard, Medusa. The second Free Willy movie, they got this character. His name's Randolph. He's an Indian feller. He comes in the second movie. The main character Jesse, he finds out that he's got a half brother. They bring his half brother along, and he's a pathological liar. Like, they go on this camping trip. The kid's like 8 years old, but they go on this camping trip, and Randolph, the Indian feller, comes along to meet Jesse and take him to the ocean because they released Willie to the ocean in the first movie, so they're going back to find him because they found his pod. The kid goes up to Randolph when he first meets him, and he says, "I'm half Apache," and this kid's white as fuck. So Randolph looks at him, grips his hand, and is like, "Apaches, they're the sworn enemy of my people." Did I say Apache? I meant Cherokee. That's even worse.
Oh, Jesus.
Gets this terrified look on his face before Randolph laughs at him.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
he was just messing with that kid, though, the guy, so.
Yeah, no, but it was funny.
Do you guys remember the Indian in the cupboard?
Mm-hmm.
I've seen that twice.
I loved that movie when I was a kid, but I feel like if they remade that movie, people would be like, excuse me, it's Native American in a cupboard.
And I bet you $5, none of the people that say that are actually Native American.
Exactly. Yeah, I know. It's fucking ridiculous. And it's like, I mean, unless you're literally like a chief of a tribe and immersed in your Native American ways, and someone is literally mocking your race in front of you and being a fucking asshole about it, yeah, you're gonna be offended. But it's like, don't sweat the small stuff, and don't pet the sweaty stuff, something like that. Don't sweat the petty stuff.
Those people, because like they're always crying about being offended by stuff that they didn't see or didn't experience or something like that. They saw it in a movie or something like that, and they're raising hell about it. My first thought is always, okay, well, number one, you can turn it off.
Yeah.
It's not that hard. Just turn it off. Quit watching it. Or, and then they complain about people that tell them that, saying that we're defending the racist or whatever. And I'm just sitting here like, okay, no, because if I saw an actual racist person being racist to somebody in real life, I would probably be the first one to deck their ass.
Right, exactly. It's I mean, shit, I've witnessed real racism, like, I don't know if you, or anti-Semitism, whatever. I've watched people, like, make fun of my Jewish friend for being Jewish and, like, fucking singing Christmas carols at him because for some reason, I don't even know why, like, during Hanukkah, and he was like, you know, my family celebrates Christmas too, right? Like, they're atheists, they're just like traditionally Jewish, but everybody would fucking rip on him, and it was like, fuck off. But yeah, like small stuff that isn't meant to be offensive, just meant to be jokes or just meant to be lighthearted, you know, it's like, why do you care for attention? I mean, that's the obvious reason, but
yeah.
Yeah, I know, like,
yeah.
Like, I don't get why people get offended by stuff like that. Like, I mean, me and my buddies back in high school, we call each other faggots so much you'd probably think we were the gay clique in the high school.
Yeah, I had a gay friend, and we would fucking say fag around him all the time. I literally, one time he came up to me and he started came up to me and a couple of my friends and he started just talking about something random. And I just looked at him and I was like, hey, have you ever used a butt plug? And he just looked at me and walked away. It was the funniest thing ever. Andrew, come here. Come here. Come here.
One of my favorite things I ever saw from a gay guy. It was on the comments of a Facebook post. It was like a gay joke video or something like that. Something that was 100% pure satire.
Mm-hmm.
Were you shushing me or somebody else?
Oh no, him. Go ahead.
Okay. Okay, but no. There was like one or two people that were getting offended. They weren't even gay. They were offended on behalf of everybody else that's gay. And this one gay guy gets in there and he says, "Okay, my brother is gay, and he makes jokes that are 10 times more offensive than this video, on a constant basis."
Yeah. I love people like that. Okay, so Mr. Andrew here. We had Thanksgiving with his mother, and she made some really, really yummy turkey. Here, you can bend down and show them your face. But
face.
So he is a pescatarian, which means that he only eats vegetarian stuff and then fish. So
I don't know why you have to give it a name, but whatever.
You are the one that it calls it that, you asshole.
No, that's what people call me.
Oh, okay. That's what you say.
I eat fish.
All right. Okay. So he eats fish, and he hasn't eaten anything else in like 10 years. So today he ate a piece of turkey.
Yep. Today was the first day I had a piece of poultry, and from 32 to
Yep.
About 11 years.
Yep.
And it was good.
Yeah.
It wasn't dry. My mom actually cooked it right this year.
Very moist.
Mm-hmm. It was good.
But yeah, in the spirit of Thanksgiving, he has been baptized.
I've been baptized.
Yeah. You are now one with Thanksgiving. You are the turkey.
I am a turkey. I don't want to be that turkey. I don't want to know what's getting gobble.
You're gonna get gobbled. You're gonna get gobbled. Oh. So yeah, Mr. Vegetarian over here. Mm-hmm. Have you guys both had turkey today?
Yep.
I had a hot pocket. That's about it.
Ooh.
Was it a turkey hot pocket?
Nope, it was the pepperoni one.
I say,
okay.
no turkey.
Close enough. Oh, also, no. He didn't know this, but here, go try to give me a high five. If you wanna make a hand turkey, just fucking just high five, and then fist bump the high five, and then you stick out your thumb, and it's a turkey.
Oh my god.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
You learn something new every day. Oh, and you know, of course, there's the hand turkeys. I was gonna draw one on the whiteboard over there, but then I set this up over here, and I was like, "This looks so nice. I'm just gonna stay over here, I guess." Well, thank you.
I'm gonna take a shower.
Ugh.
Go take a shower. Okay. Bye, Andrew.
Everybody has to have fun.
Okay. No, I will look at all the boobies. Yes. Modern Medusa, don't let vegan gains find out about this. He'll declare war on you.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yes. Roaming Millennial found that out the hard way.
Oh shit, really? What happened?
Oh, he's still ever since she made a video on veganism, obsessively hounding her all the time.
That's lovely.
Yeah, and the worst is when he made a YouTube video where he dressed up as her and blew a cucumber. I'm not even fucking kidding. You think I'm making that up? I'm not making that up.
That
he
sounds
really
sexy
fucking
as
did
fuck.
Okay, I don't have a problem with vegans as long as they keep their opinions to themselves. Because, number one, if everybody was vegan, I would be out half of the freight that I haul because I pull a refrigerated trailer. But we got that asshole, and then we got that chick we got that one chick that I saw in an Undoomed video who's like, if you're not vegan, you should all be killed.
That's basically well, Onision said something similar. He was like, if you're not a vegan, then you should not be subscribed to my channel. Unsubscribe right now. And I was just like, yeah, I'm guessing.
Well, I personally think nobody should be subscribed to his channel,
but he really just pisses me off.
Have you guys seen any of Irate Bear's last 3 streams?
No, I won't.
There was a fan in there that he would keep super chatting small $2. Start doing a short little Onision Irate Bear fan fiction because of a joke somebody made in the chat earlier.
Really?
Awesome.
Yeah, and he just kept coming and coming, and because it was a super chat, Irate Bear kept reading them.
Kept coming and coming. Yep. But they're just fucking people on Twitter. What's funny, I posted that he ate the turkey or whatever, and they were like, good. He should be vegetarian, blah blah blah. And then some people were like, well, why is he vegetarian? Actually asking. And it's only because he heard that it might help with his seizures. So that's why he started, but now it's just habit, I guess. So some people were like, oh okay. And but others were like, you mean you gave your girlfriend turkey? I was like, it's not because he's a pussy that wants to save animals, not that animals are not, well, they're delicious, but
they are.
Some animals, obviously they shouldn't be tortured, but I don't think that,
of course they shouldn't.
Yeah, but I don't think that happens very often unless they're left to bleed out, in some, what is that called? I don't remember.
You're talking about slaughterhouses, right?
That's why halal slaughter really needs to be banned, because they don't use stunners or any procedures that most slaughterhouses do. They basically torture the animals to death, and it really pisses me off.
Well, see,
Yeah, like that shit. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, I grew up in farm country. I grew up in rural Colorado. My mom works at a feedlot currently. Half my mom's side of the family is into farming and stuff like that. My uncle works at cattle ranch in Kansas, and I go to slaughterhouses every other load.
Yeah.
All this abuse that they keep pushing as far as veganism goes, none of it actually exists. It was either staged by PETA or it was very few cases of people that actually got caught on camera doing it.
Well, I have issue with the space they give the animals. They should really expand the space, the amount of space they give per animal, in my opinion.
They do a decent job when they're out. The only times that they actually cramp them up really bad is like in transit, because a cattle truck, if you leave them spaced out too far, they move, and it makes the trailer move a lot. And like I actually read about an accident in Utah the other day. A cattle truck went over, ripped his trailer open, dumped some cows on the side of the bridge because while he was pulling the curve, the cows shifted and moved, and it tipped the trailer. So that's the one time they have to pack them in closely. That way they don't move around and make the trailer tip.
Okay, that makes sense.
But other than that, they usually just give them a decent amount of space, because like as far as slaughterhouses go, as long as you got to keep the animal de-stressed. If they get stressed out, it makes the meat not taste quite as good. So they're very careful, at least at the slaughterhouses, of making sure that they're not stressed while they bring them in.
Well, another thing that they do that I think is unethical is they take baby pigs away from their moms before they've been weaned, and it's been shown to have psychological damage on the pigs. They showed like the difference between a piglet that was taken away after weaning age and one that was taken away before, and there were clear signs of psychological damage. Thus, I would say there should be a regulation that says that piglets can't be taken away from their moms till after they've been weaned.
Like, I'm not sure how that works because I've never been to a pig farm, but I would agree with you on that.
Yeah, I mean, stuff like that just makes sense. Like, obviously, there's some stuff that needs to be changed, but like when it comes to like normal, consumption of meat, like I don't get the self-righteous shit. Like someone on Twitter, I said that I wanted to make a video with Andrew making fun of like self-righteous vegans, and someone was like, oh, I'll enjoy that video. And I was like, or something like that. I was like, what? And he was like, oh, I'm a self-righteous vegan. And I was like, wait, why would you, like, first of all, why would you declare yourself as that? But second of all, why would you be self-righteous about what you shove in your mouth and what comes out your butt? I don't get it. Like, that's really all it is, like I could be eating human meat, it doesn't fucking matter.
but
when you talk about morals, it's like no, don't talk about morals when it comes to eating different meats and shit.
More animals actually die in the production of plant foods than in slaughterhouses, because when they put a bunch of grain, for example, or fruit or corn or whatever in a silo, they use lots of traps and poisons in order to kill lots of rats and mice that eat that. And all those rats and mice they kill are far greater numbers than the number of animals that are killed from meat in slaughterhouses.
That's interesting. Jeez.
Well, it's pest control. You got to do it. It's one of those sad things that we kind of have to do, because those pests keep going after the food that we grow and stuff like that. But a lot of them carry diseases that would kill the rest of us if we didn't do that.
Yeah.
And plus, one thing vegans never seem to realize and never have an answer to is the fact that, like, let's say we quit meat production cold turkey right now and let all the animals roam free like they want. Overpopulation is going to kill most of those animals, if not the human race.
I just remembered. Sorry, go ahead.
That was pretty much it. It's just like they have no concept of overpopulation and what that's going to do.
Or when one person said that any animal's life matters as much as the person's, do they also take that account for all the mites that live in our skin? So I'll take it that's anyone who says that never ever scratches themselves, and never ever showers, unless they accidentally kill some of the mites that live in our skin.
Oh, I don't want to think about that right now. Oh. Oh man, I want more turkey and mashed potatoes in my mouth. I'm getting pretty hungry. But I'm gonna do this for about an hour. So if anybody has questions, go ahead and put them in the chat pertaining to Thanksgiving or not. Whatever you want to whatever you want to do. But yeah, so I don't. Well, PETA blocked me. They don't like me.
Blocked by PETA?
Yeah, yeah. And I didn't mean to hurt their feelings, you know. I just thought that some of the shit that they say is really stupid. So
oh, it is completely stupid.
It's. Oh yeah, I remember there was this one picture or whatever. I asked someone what it said because they blocked me and I couldn't see it, and they were like, "Oh, it says it's a murder-free Thanksgiving dinner or some shit like that." I was like, no. Like, okay, I mean, first of all, tofu is not as good as meat, and it never will be, no matter how hard you try. And I'm just gonna say that. I mean, you might have a different palate than I, but I definitely prefer to have more flavorful things in my mouth.
I'm sure you do.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, I could take this opportunity. Never mind.
Someone asked, Medusa, did you eat enough to make your dress tight? I don't think I was wearing a dress, but my pants were a little tight. Afterwards, I was like, I have Buddha belly. Oh. Hi, Medusa. Hello, Jacob Navo. She wants the meat. Yes.
Yeah.
Meat in your mouth. What about the laughable story of BuzzFeed saying that we should stop celebrating Thanksgiving? I have not seen that, but I'm guessing it goes
I think we've covered a lot of the anti-Thanksgiving talking points here.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, I was gonna say that's pretty. I'm guessing that's something like, oh, genocide, turkeys, genocide.
Basically, it was the no
SJW
Chomsky view of American history.
Basically, I mean, oh my god, I remember there's this one video, I think, on BuzzFeed where these Native American people were reacting to Trump tweets or something like that. Or I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was really fucking stupid. And I was like, or no, it was the questions for Native Americans video. That shit was so dumb.
Their questions for anybody videos are just nothing but stupid shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, those videos.
And it irritates because they have the perfect opportunity to be funny, but they turn it into some kind of social justice crap.
Oh god, yeah. Someone asked, have they criticized Trump pardoning the turkey yet? What does pardoning the turkey mean?
It's kind of a presidential tradition where the president will take a turkey and pardon it, aka that it won't be slaughtered for food. They do that every year.
I remember that. Yeah. Why would they criticize him for doing that?
Because they criticize the fact that he breathes.
True.
Think about it. Trump.
I thought you said breathes for a second. I was like, oh.
Donald Trump could find the cure to cancer single-handedly and distribute it to everybody for free, and they would say it's only because he hates cancer patients.
Yeah, or don't do it; it's gonna kill you.
or start a cancer acceptance movement.
Oh my god, I choose to have cancer. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yep.
I'm still waiting for we have these transabled people. I'm waiting for somebody to just go sit in a vat of radioactive fluid because They feel like they were born to have cancer or something.
Yeah.
Because like we already had that chick that dumped rain into her eyes.
Oh God!
Anybody
Don't
who
even talk
thinks they
about
should
that
be
one.
born with any disability should not do that. Oh, very, very sad. People are very strange. Someone said, "I have the cancer?" question mark. Well, good luck with that. I don't know if you have the cancer, but hopefully not.
I hope not,
Oh.
but just in case, remember to check your balls.
Yeah, and your prostate.
Yes. Feel them, touch them, stroke your balls, okay? So you can find cancer.
Exactly. You know what? What's really sad is that here's a little story time for you. Someone and it's No Shave November, so it's Prostate Awareness Month. Also, you can get a t-shirt at teespring.com/store/modern Medusa, and 10% of the proceeds will go to prostate cancer awareness. I might up the percentage because nobody's buying any, but so it doesn't even matter. But anyways, so someone told me, I would think I was like 16, 17. This kid, he was like 13 years old. He told me, well, we were hanging out, I guess. I had a younger crowd of friends, I guess, when I was that age, because everybody in my grade was an asshole. So we were like getting ready to leave, I guess, and we walk out of my house, and suddenly he just says, I have testicular cancer. And I was just like, what? And he said, yeah, I'm pretty sure I have testicular cancer. And I was like, you were diagnosed with testicular cancer? And he said, no, I haven't been to the doctor yet. I just I feel like there's a lump in my balls. And I was like,
Yeah, go to the freaking doctor.
yeah, I was like, that does not mean you have testicular cancer. That means
most lumps on your testicles are actually not cancerous. It's only a certain kind that are. Only a doctor can determine that.
Yeah, exactly. You need to go to the doctor, get your balls and your prostate touched. Please.
Usually,
But
if it's soft and malleable, it's more likely a cyst. If it's like really hard, then it's more likely cancerous.
yeah, exactly. But well, and then this other chick was like, "Oh, can you feel my boobs? Because I think I might have a lump." And I was like, "You felt a lump?" And she said, "No, but my boyfriend said that he did." And she was like, "Oh,
you to feel her boobs, huh?
well." The thing was, I was like, "Okay, well,
No, I'm told I'm actually a cancer finding specialist. By the way, Vanessa, I don't know if I told you that.
Oh yeah. I'll have to get an appointment with you sometime."
Joking.
Agree. Oh well.
Yeah, what happened to him?
I don't know. Maybe something with his internet. But yeah, she was asking me to touch them, and I was like, "Well, you can just you can do it yourself. Just take 2 fingers and just go up the side. Just fucking just push it all around. Feel." And she was like, "Oh, well, what about like, right here? He said that it felt like there was a lump like right in the middle." And I was like, "Bitch, that is your boob muscle. Shut the fuck up." That's your boob. That's your actual boob. That's not like the actual hard like part in your tit. Like everybody has it. It's not like boobs aren't like entirely gelatinous. Okay, they have some muscle in there. So yeah, I was just like, bitch, you goddamn dumb bitch. So yeah, if you feel a large lump in the middle of your tit, you don't have cancer. It would most likely be a small lump on the surface of your skin. But anyways,
that's not true. Cancerous lumps are usually not on the surface of the skin.
I don't
unless
mean
it's
like
skin.
the surface, but like right underneath, like whatever.
Yeah. But yeah, in case of breast cancer and testicular cancer, they can be found by feeling for it. Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
So people should do
But also just go and
self-inspection.
get your boobs touched by the doctor too, if you really want to be sure.
Yeah.
Hey, dude, is back.
Yeah, I'm actually I got a call from that friend that was coming over.
Oh yeah. Do you have to go?
No, she's not gonna be here for like 30 minutes.
Oh, okay. Cool beans. Well, we're 15 minutes away from ending this thing. Is there anything you guys want to talk about Thanksgiving-y, or maybe
Well,
that's
I
happened
talked about
recently?
this before we went live, but so I'll say it again now that we are. I saw the movie Coco yesterday, and it was probably the best animated movie of 2017. And I highly recommend people go see it, regardless of whether they have kids or not, on this Thanksgiving weekend.
Cool.
Animated movie.
Oh yeah. I don't have a lot of money to go to the movies, but I will probably watch it when I can find it on the internet.
Yeah.
But I did see it in theaters multiple times. That was.
You saw it multiple times? Yeah, it was good.
Oh my god, it made me so moist. I love it. It's fucking fantastic.
Hope part 2 is good.
What is?
I said I hope part 2 is good.
Oh, yeah, me too. Well, I like that they didn't try to shove everything from the book into one movie.
Yeah.
Because, like, in the first one, because, they only did the stuff when they were children, so I'm guessing they're going to do stuff when they're adults in the next one, and maybe do a couple of flashbacks, and I'm really, really excited for that.
Yeah, that's how they're going to do it. They're going to cast the adult part of it in the sequel.
Someone asked me, are you going to see Justice League? Well, I mean, I guess asked everyone, whatever. I don't have a lot of money, so I'm probably not going.
I saw Justice League, and I'd say it was pretty good. It definitely had some problems. The villain kind of sucked, but the heroes were genuinely heroic. They were job portraying these characters. So I can't imagine, like, if you're a DC buff disliking the movie. It's a perfectly serviceable movie, but it's definitely not the definitive Justice League movie that everyone's dreamed of.
I mean, I'm not really that into the Justice League anyways. I'm more into, like, dark superhero movies, like The Dark Knight. It literally has dark in the name.
The Dark Knight is my favorite movie. I fucking love The Dark Knight.
And Deadpool. I love Deadpool. That shit's fantastic.
That one was. Oh my god! Me and my brother went through a whole year just quoting Deadpool after that movie came out.
I can't wait for Deadpool 2.
Me either.
It's gonna be awesome. Oh, dude, Incredibles. They're making an Incredibles 2?
Yes, they are.
I hope it's good.
I'm glad the trailer finally came out, because up till now I thought the Incredibles 2 was just going to be a myth.
Right? Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, hopefully. I mean, is it supposed to be coming out in like 2018 or something? Or
yeah,
it comes out next year.
Okay.
The funniest tweet I saw about that, though, Shoe on Head retweeted the trailer, saying, "Oh, great! Now starts another year of being called Violet." And I didn't realize until she tweeted that she could actually pull off playing a live-action Violet.
Oh, dude, I would do that. I would do the shit out of that.
Out of Shoe on Head?
Oh, no. Well, yeah. I mean, I would do her, but I meant, like, dressing up as Violet. That too. Oh. Let's see. How's Gorgon? Someone asked. He's doing good. He is in a new area now. He's in the living room. I need to feed him before I can.
But the first Incredibles is definitely like one of my favorite animated movies. The scene where all the superheroes are sued, all right, is one of the funniest scenes ever, particularly if you're someone who studied law in college and fought for tort reform. The scene where they're all sued is hilarious.
The scene in what?
The sad part is, when you think about it, that could very well be what I see that happening today.
Yeah, exactly. I love it when he saves someone from suicide and someone sues Mr. Incredible saying he didn't want to be saved. It's like, I have saved your life. And he's like, you didn't save my life. You ruined my death.
Where is my super suit? Someone said that
God,
in the
that's
chat.
Greatest scene in the history of Pixar.
Yes.
You tell me what to do this, woman. We are talking about the greater good.
Someone
Greater
asked me.
good, I am your wife. I'm the greatest good you're ever gonna get.
God, that scene is
Oh my God.
great.
Okay, someone asked me, are you bisexual or are gay or are you straight or are you asexual or are you a circle? I'm bisexual. That's, I don't know. Is that not obvious? I hope it is. Because, I mean, ladies, I need you. Come to my house.
How does Magog find all the cute
I
guy
read
women?
her sentiment from both her house and my house.
What did you say, Zach?
I said, how is it that Magog finds all the bi cute women?
I don't know. I mean,
This is
wait, who
Magog.
else? Who else does he know that is?
Van Candy?
Oh, okay, that makes sense. There needs to be more of those on YouTube.
Definitely.
I think. Well, I don't know if Siren Cove is straight or bisexual, but I would definitely do her. She is pretty sexy, and Barbara, for you to see, she's pretty hot.
Is she bisexual?
I have no idea, but she's.
I thought she was straight,
Cute as
but
fuck.
yeah, she's cute.
I would eat her face. Someone said Mrs. Incredible is thick as fuck.
You ever see this girl Haley Reese?
Haley Reese? No.
Yeah. She has a music channel, but she also has a channel where she talks about a lot of paranormal shit that she's seen or done or whatever. But she is hypnotizingly gorgeous.
Really?
Well, like she's gorgeous where even if you don't care for what she's saying, you'll still listen to her just because her voice is so beautiful and her face is so hypnotizingly gorgeous. You're just drawn into it.
Yeah, I get shit when I say that hot chicks channels do so well and it's easy, but just kind of seems true. You know, if you got a pretty face, you got a huge advantage. You know. Content.
Look at my pretty face. Subscribe, please.
Oh yeah, subscribe to her because she's totally hot. Exactly.
Oh yeah.
Somebody
I don't
else
need to
mentioned a
have-
bit of Brit. She's gorgeous.
Bit of Brit, yeah,
Brit.
Brit a bit's hot, yeah.
I can't put the face to the name, but I'm guessing she's hot.
Yeah, she's cute.
Stuttering Soliloquy is in she's Miss September in the Lovely Ladies.
Oh, she is? I streamed with her
yes.
one time. She's cute.
Yeah, I've been trying to get her to come on the Magog Medusa show soon, or my channel, or whatever. But she's recently moved and all that, so I understand.
I was kind of sad because the one you did before you had that long break. It was when you guys had Jagan on there and Loudmouth when you had those two on there. I had actually Loudmouth had said something about had wanted to stream for a while, and then I super chatted a joke saying I want to be on the show too. Magog said maybe next time, but then you guys ran on a break for a long time, so I think you forgot about it because I was saving money for the next week because I was gonna get back on there and be like, hey, you didn't invite me. This vexes me.
Okay, yeah, I think I remember that. Yeah, I think it was just because we were all like wanting to go to bed. But yeah, I'll let him know next time and tell him that I streamed with you and see what he thinks. But shit, what is the chat saying? Those Incredibles impersonations were gold.
Hey, Zach, I know that guy streamed with him.
You have a fun butt, V, no lie. Why, thank you, sir. get Shu on the next show, do you really think that Shu would reply to me? Like, come on. I mean, like, maybe.
I've seen Shu on literally one live stream that wasn't on her channel.
Right, yeah.
Yeah,
like
she doesn't
most,
live stream very much, so I haven't even bothered even trying to get Shu on my channel.
I mean, I could
I've had
probably
Undoomed on my channel, Logic, but no, not Shu.
I can probably get like Vamp Candy. I can get any of the lovely ladies to come on usually, like Chagrin, Ren, and I don't think Unvarnished has been on yet, but she should. Well, maybe. No, I think she has been on a couple times. But yeah. By the way, if you haven't gotten a lovely ladies calendar yet, it's being printed and sent to my house. So definitely check that out. I'll put the link. All the links are in the description, but I'll put another one.
Van Candy, please.
@/lovely-ladies. Well, Van Candy. Well, I don't know if they meant for the live stream or for the calendar, but if she wants to be in the calendar, she can submit photos for next year for 2019.
Has she done a face reveal? I don't know what she looks like. I've just seen drawings of her.
Vamp Candy? Yeah, she goes. She shows her face all the time.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Anybody? Well, I'm guessing we're gonna open up submissions / auditions. Probably sometime around April or May, because that's when we started the campaign last year. It's been a long time. Or no, this year. Yeah, it is this year. But yeah, so the start of next year, we're gonna open up the submissions, and anybody who wants to be in the calendar, and we're going to try and raise enough money to print a lovely ladies calendar and a smaller, probably smaller men's calendar, which that one's gonna be kind of like satire-ish more, because you know the dudes in it are probably gonna just do whatever the hell they want, and then for the lovely ladies one, we're gonna have facts about men's issues, and then for the men's one, we're probably just gonna have quotes by the YouTubers, and and we were me and Ren were talking about it. We're thinking about doing just random shit like like stuff that doesn't make there's looking like meninist parody stuff, like, oh, this bitch didn't give me a sandwich and I slapped her up beside the face. So, just random shit like that. Like Magog was saying that he wanted to pose in like a Speedo and like that and just have ass rape as his quote. So yeah, if you guys are interested in that, also the proceeds that are not used for business for this year or for production for this year will be going to production for next year's calendar. So
maybe if I lose a bunch of weight, I'd be qualified for that.
Hey, this calendar does not discriminate. Okay, Magog isn't like super fit. We want him. We want Failure. I would love to have Sargon of Akkad.
Yeah, I'm in better shape than Failure. I know that. I've streamed with that guy.
What was this again? Because I got interrupted again.
Well, we're raising money next year with the Indiegogo to do a women's a lovely ladies 2019 calendar, and then a men's version calendar that's like a satire version. So with like all the dude YouTubers who enjoy that. I would really would love to have the Amazing Atheist in there, and Annie Warson.
Yeah,
I was just gonna say
his body. Let's sell that many issues,
Well, I mean, he doesn't have to. They don't have to reveal their body. They can be in full dress if they want, or you know what? I would love to see someone doing like a in like a tux, but doing like a sexy pose. That would be fucking hilarious.
I'm gonna do a parody of the most interesting man in the world for my channel. I've got something written for that. trying to find like a couple cute chicks to like be on both sides. You remember those commercials? The most he is the most interesting man in the world.
I know one that you definitely have to do for that calendar at least 1 month. Of the fittest guy you can find, like Jason Momoa type fit. Drunken Uncle's avatar across his face.
Drunken uncle. Oh, that would be pretty funny.
Yeah.
Someone mentioned some black guy. That would be funny. If Chris and Andy did a picture together, that would be fantastic. I would shit my pants. Oh, that would be beautiful.
Clothes on, because he's been doing a lot of naked shit lately.
As they.
He has? Oh, I'm gonna have to check that out.
I don't know.
If you want to see it, look at his Worski 100 and his second or third to last video he did. The one he did right before Kilroy, Down the Rabbit Hole.
A video?
Which actually, Medusa should definitely check out the Down the Rabbit Hole one because you would enjoy it. It shows, obviously, but he's parodying a naked cooking channel and a naked yoga channel that are both on YouTube and are actually uncensored on YouTube.
So was that what someone was saying when they mentioned his apron?
Yeah, that's what somebody would have been talking about.
Okay. I'm gonna have to check this out then. Someone said you gotta get AP and Ghastly. That would just be a drawing. We can't just do drawings for certain months. I mean, it would be okay, I guess, but I'd rather get like people who can actually like show at least some of their body or most of their face. Hopefully, like Sugar Tits did a face reveal. She might be able to do it now. Oh.
I'm gonna have to look this up.
She's one of those Eurasian chicks. Cute chick, yeah.
Eurasian?
Half white, half Asian. Yeah. European and Asian.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. I sensed that a little bit, but I wasn't sure. I thought maybe she was just unique looking, but that makes me want to do her even more.
I see.
Now I'm just wondering what her moans sound like. Bearing, you lucky bastard.
Yes.
Water Medusa, you going to Kilroy? What?
Kilroy.
You ever heard of that?
It's a convention that's going on in I think March in Phoenix, Arizona. It's like this conference, but it probably would cost a lot to go.
It's on the weekend of April 22nd. It's basically like you know the shitstorm that happened with VidCon back with Anita Sarkeesian and Yada. Due to the fact that they had nobody with opposing views on that panel or anything like that, Based Mama and Dave Cullen set up this event so that everybody, like the Worskis are going. I think Amazing Atheist is going. What's gonna be there? Jeff Holiday, some black guy, Blair White. There's a fucking long list. If they're in the anti-SJW circle, they're probably going. Count Dacula is hopefully going to go.
Do the calendar, but
apparently they asked Steve Shives to go, and surprise, he turned him down.
Aw, sad face. Well,
Well,
yeah.
of course he would. We're going to disagree with him.
Well, I don't have any money to travel like anywhere. Like there's like cons like 3 hours away from me. I don't have the money to go there or buy a $30 ticket to walk around and buy more stuff. I don't have money to do that shit. Maybe one day. Well, actually, I was thinking since we got Reading Ren to come down to North Carolina for the Lovely Ladies meetup, maybe one day if we raised enough money, the Lovely Ladies could go to VidCon. That would be pretty cool. Or some kind of,
like carpool down there,
thing.
you know.
That'd be cool. But yeah.
You can call me and get a ride for free. I drive a truck all across all 48 states, and I go to North Carolina every now and then. So just
That'd be interesting.
like no
I mean, I
lie.
could
If you ever get the
probably
opportunity
have
to
some money. I
ride with
just
the
don't know if
trucker
it's
for a week or two,
Oh, okay. Sorry, what'd you say, Loudmouth?
but I was saying like no jokes aside though, if you ever get a chance to ride with a truck driver for a little bit, honestly, it's a pretty good experience, especially if they're OTR. Because
Yeah, my stepdad is a truck driver.
like I travel all over the country, and honestly, like especially since the trucker is doing most of the work, it's just relaxing for the passenger. And almost any trucker will appreciate it because, like me, I'm alone all the time. So if anybody gets the chance to ride with me for a little bit, I love it.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to look at the chat. Roadhead. That's awful. Oh, jeez. Don't feel bad, Medusa. I'm broke too. Yep. I mean, yeah, a lot of people are. I feel bad for the YouTubers that are like homeless, like Mad Cat. Go support Mad Cat if you can. But yeah.
Oh fuck!
I mean,
Hi, Faith.
Yeah, how's Matt Capin doing? I haven't heard much from him.
he's been doing okay. He's been trying to relocate to, I guess, back into his mom's. I'm not really sure. But you know, he's just trying to get money together and do odd jobs and small whatever he can do. So yeah, I know he's been stressed out, but we gotta fucking I've been fucking stressed as shit too. I mean, well, I'm glad that I'm in this new house. That's gonna help a lot with my anxiety and shit. So yeah, and we got the calendar done. So despite all odds, and if you guys didn't know, there have been changes to the models, because a couple of them were not able to make it. The Prometheus and Mocha Rosary, they were not able to take pictures for us this year. So instead, we have hang on one sec. Sassy Shelly. That's one of them. And Prim Reaper. Yeah. They stepped in and gave us some lovely pictures, and they are going to be in the calendar. If you want to see the full list, you can go to the Indiegogo. And yeah, so check that shit out. I guess we can go ahead and try to put this to an end. Is there anything you guys want to say before we go?
If you guys like reactionary videos and lame attempts at comedy, subscribe to my channel.
Yeah.
Subscribe to my channel if you like quality movie reviews and other great commentary. All right. And of course, happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Yeah, for sure. Zach, did you want to put your link in the chat so people know who you are?
Sure.
Or actually,
Yes. Let me figure out how to do it.
Well, I mean, if you can't get it, I can just put a link in the description later. But yeah. So thank you.
DM.
Okay. So yeah, thank you everyone for joining us this Thanksgiving. I hope you had a wonderful day full of food and delicious happenings. And be thankful for what you have. If hopefully you're in a country like the U.S. where we actually have privileges and freedom of speech and the ability to have good opportunities. So yeah, I'm definitely thankful for that shit. But yeah, hopefully I'll be doing weekly streams soon. This was just kind of a random update stream because I'm not working today. So Yeah, and catch me on the Modern or Magog and Medusa show on Saturdays on Magog of More Scars channel, of course. And thank you, everybody. Don't forget to check out all the links in the description for the lovely ladies and my links and all that good stuff. So yeah, peace, dudes. Have a good night.
Later.